So now I'm talking to Bradley Dorsey. He is the line producer of this film, which basically means you run everything, you hire everybody, you write all the checks, you make sure the film comes in on budget, and that's got to be a tough job.
Well, I mean, you say make sure the film comes in on budget. That doesn't necessarily mean you come in on budget, but that is the job.
So they don't go, we didn't come in on budget, you're out of here.
Right.
None of that?
So basically, I mean, you know, I've worked with the guys at Flix, with David White and all these guys on multiple projects. Mm-hmm. And I think this movie has become so much bigger than we originally expected it to be.
Yeah.
That this would probably be the last movie I do work with them on. Because, I mean, there's no way to stay under budget on this one. But
And this is your production office, so everything is run right out of this.
It's where, like, you know, the wardrobe and makeup and all that takes place. And so much of this film is out, like, in the middle of nowhere. We're shooting a lot of it in Palmdale and on roads and stuff. So it's nice to have an office that we can basically pull up, you know, stop on the side of the road and set up, like, our entire base camp with an office and everything like that. So yeah, it's worked out really well so far.
Is everything going pretty smooth?
Yeah, I mean, you know, with any production, I'm sure you're aware that you run into issues every day, and that's what my job is, to, you know, find solutions for those issues. But no, it's been a great film. It's been a fun experience. One of our big things on this one, our hero car, which is a 1972 Skylark, we just run into, like, so many issues with this thing.
So like it didn't work, I think, day one, right?
Yeah, day one, I mean, the entire day was scheduled to shoot, like, interior car dialogue stuff.
Right.
And day one, we ended up having to call out a mechanic, have the radiator replaced the first day.
Oh, man.
And so, you know, it was a little bit of a hiccup, and, you know, we lost a couple hours, but we got back on schedule and thought we were doing good. Had wrapped for the day. At the end of the day, one of the guys was driving the car back to base camp, and the wheel flew off the car.
Oh,
Wheel
no.
completely flew off the car. But at the current time, it actually is running. And, you know, once you see it in the movie, it looks really cool, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
People never have to know what goes on behind the scenes, but
that's your headache.
it's my headache. And as a producer, you know, it's basically the person that takes the responsibility for all those things. And so, in the end, I think we're making a really good movie that's going to touch a lot of lives, and also it's very entertaining.
All right, well, we're on the set now with executive producer Tom Saab, and he is responsible partly for this movie. So why did you get involved with this movie, and what exactly are you doing?
Well, they sent me the script, you know, a couple of months ago, and I got to read the script, and I loved it, and I just, you know, became an executive producer, basically invested in the film, because it's got, you know, a great message in it. I did some script editing for it also.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
good.
Did some script editing. Good. And, you know, very simple stuff. Make sure the gospel is clearly proclaimed.
Yes.
Because for me, that's what it's about. Proclaiming the gospel.
Yeah.
Ministering to people through film.
Yep.
Reaching out with the gospel of Jesus Christ, you know, and you can do that through all kinds of films, even this film here, kind of an end times thing. Rapture is rapture scene in this, and
actually I play Bill in this movie, and I'm the guy who gets raptured. So my wife runs around going, Bill, where'd he go, Bill? And I'm gone. I got raptured. So yeah, I shoot that Saturday, which will be fun.
Yeah. It's pretty exciting, and a lot of great characters in the film. And I'm a friend of Sting, Steve Borden, and got Steve a role in this.
He's doing a good job.
Called up Dave, you know, David White, and said, Dave, let's get Sting in this. We got Sting in.
Well, he was in The Encounter as well.
In The Encounter, I got him in that, and
fabulous film.
And he did tremendous in that. He was phenomenal.
Let me ask you this.
So we're excited about it.
You've been in the film business, the faith-based film business, for a long time. Yeah. Yes. Now this is an action film with a lot of guns and shooting and fights with a great message. They didn't used to do that. So have you seen it progress, and do you like where it's going?
I've seen over the years. I mean, I've been involved since the 1980s, going back with Worldwide Pictures.
Really?
You know, we've got to witness a progression here of Christian films, and with the new technology, it's becoming easier to make really top quality Christian films, and there are more of them, you know, getting into theaters. Yeah. Like Courageous and
October, baby.
And there'll be other Christian films coming out soon into theaters. So it's very exciting that it's opening up in the theater industry. And then, of course, I mean, DVD sales, Blu-ray sales, you know, I've gone through the roof for Christian films, and that's very exciting. So it's just a great way. Again, the goal here is to share the gospel and lead people out of hell and into heaven. I mean, that's why I'm in it. That's why I get involved. So I'm excited about this film, and excited about how God will use me to get involved in other Christian films in the future.